I think with following, inherently the language of that word makes it sound very passive. It sounds like our job is to kind of wait for something to happen and then purely react to that. And I think the biggest thing that I've really learned over the last couple of years is that following is purely based on time, really. Of course, if we're going to do a lead follow dance, then something will happen and then I will do something a millisecond later. But I can't think of it as not a dance anymore. I'm still dancing. I'm just dancing half a second behind my partner. And I think the biggest problem that followers have is that they concentrate so much on the following that they forget to dance. And I get the most common question that I get in workshops is, how do I find space, or how can I get my partner to give me space? And I always tell everyone the same thing, is that the space is everywhere. The space is the dance. You're dancing, and there is a degree of parallel processing of having to be a follower in having that time lag and being responsive, but also having to realize that you have to be present in that moment, and that you have to find a way that satisfies your partner and the music and yourself to get from A to B, instead of thinking, I've got from A to B, but I didn't get any space, and actually the space is there. It's how you get from A to B that is where we can really find our own musicality and our own style. I always tell followers, don't wait for it. The worst thing that can happen is that you do something really creative and it messes up the connection for 2 seconds. And then you start again. And I think in that process of trying to push yourself to be more creative, you realise that the space is already there and that it's just up to you to be confident enough to fill it.